Hello, and welcome to season 2 of the Star-Crossed Seaway, which none of us knew was going to have as banger of an intro as it just did until I hit play.
Straight fire.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible. I'm so excited.
I'm so amped up from that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. Very excited to show you what else the seas have in store for our lovely crew. We will do a little round of introductions for those of you who don't know us. Then we will do just a quick recap. If you're here, I'm assuming you've watched season 1, but maybe you haven't. We'll summarize what happened there, and then we will get started. So I will start with Took, because you're right below me. Took.
Me?
Yes, who are you? Who are you
Man,
playing?
I am a person. No, well, I am Took. I am Took. Hello, hi. I will be playing Valar Beach Pedal. You can find me at Took, I guess, everywhere. I think I did a good job. I do a good job.
And who are you playing?
I said Valar Beach Pedal.
Okay.
I said him already. Weird elf man with a whole bunch of tattoos with weird scars everywhere.
Going counterclockwise, Kurt, who are you?
Hi, my name is Kurt Stridinger. You can find me on most social medias under Mr. Kurtwise, and I am playing Lewin Aubrey Morgan Baphomet, the warlock with a new patron this season.
Can't imagine how that happened. Ro, wrong way, go.
Hello, I'm Ro. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, or wherever at Call Me Caulfield. That's CALLME CAULFIELD. And I'm playing Elizabeth Flynn, the human marshal.
And Gabby.
Hello, my name is Gabby. You can find me on TikTok at GabbySoGabby. And I am playing Applestock, or as we now know, Truly Toss Cobble, Gnome Rogue.
And of course, I'm Sarah. I am the DM Sarah on Twitter. It's narrator in this system, so I'm narrator Sarah, which is not as catchy of a Twitter handle, but it's okay. And we are back, which is very exciting. So last season, because this is season 2 of Star-Crossed Seaways, last season, our crew discovered a sky rock. It fell from the skies, and they wanted to know what it was. And that led them on a trip across the Isles, took them from the pirate coves to the city that's the core of the fiduciary order, and eventually to a deserted coast where they found the other half of the Skyrock and might have accidentally released a god of unknown origin or intentions. But it's been a couple months since then. Taken a little bit of time. The pirating has, of course, continued. A certain rival captain has turned... co-captain might be putting it a little strongly, but
Ally.
An ally. An ally. And after being away for this long, Applestock... it was time to visit family. And everyone was so curious, of course, because, as we learned last season, someone was not exactly who they seemed to be. And we begin our story for season 2 actually pulling up to Applestock's home, which from the outside looks like a cliff. Very rocky, some tide pools. But it's a cliff. Doesn't look like much of anything. But as you get closer, you see just little entrances, and they're very much not human-sized entrances. Let's be clear about this.
So what I'm hearing is that I'm kind of out of luck here.
3 out of 4 of us are not gonna fit.
Yeah.
You might have to squeeze a little bit. Yes.
Oh man, I wish I would have made him 5'8" or 5'4" or something. I'm 6'4". This is not gonna go too well.
I'm almost 6 feet tall as well.
Holy mess.
I feel like everyone needs to make dexterity checks to see if they fall in the water, if they make it through the hole.
Oh my god. Not again.
And Applestuck, you would know this is not the only entrance, but it's the only land-based entrance, and this is pretty funny.
All right, y'all. Time to go in.
Applestock, is that it? Is this it? Because I think Valar and Lewin and maybe me, we might not fit. I don't think we fit.
Now, I believe in y'all. You can do anything as long as you put your mind to it.
I beg to differ.
This feels like a trap.
100%.
Now, when would I ever lie to y'all or try to trap y'all?
Didn't you tell me your name was Applestock? And didn't we go with that for months? I mean,
I thought that one was pretty obvious, seeing that came out of a box that literally said Applestock. But you know what?
We're not that smart.
I feel like that's an unfair judgment to make. I can't just pretend like you're lying about what your name is. It's your name. Why would you lie about that? And why would I care? I mean, but yes, you've lied to us many times.
Well,
Lewin's gonna come up behind Applestock and put his hand on their shoulder and say, Captain, Applestock, Trilly, whatever your name is, has come with us for a long time now. She has helped us with many a thing and personally saved my life once or twice. I believe they have earned our trust this far.
Lewin, if you feel that way, then you can go first.
I agree.
All right. I'm gonna look. How far of a distance is it?
Maybe 6 or 7 feet, and then it looks like it opens up.
Excellent. I'm gonna turn around and go. All right, if you insist, Captain. But I am going to ask everyone to look away.
Why?
I would just rather you not see what I have to do to get through here.
Sure. We will definitely look away.
All right.
absolutely,
I'm
you
warning
have
you,
my word.
It is not a pretty sight. I'm not going to be held responsible for anything that might happen if you look at this.
I'm gonna do the thing where I like pretend to look away, but then I'm peeking behind.
And Lewin's gonna walk up to the hole and is gonna kind of like, all right, well, here we go. I'm going to cast Lemur Transformation on myself.
I knew it.
And you see my body just melt into this amorphous, fleshy blob as I squeeze easily past this hole.
I definitely didn't look away.
I'm definitely peeking as well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I didn't even
Is
bother.
there a save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw.
So all of us, gee.
All of you who peeked. So all of you.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I warned you.
I rolled so low.
Oh! No, wait, that wasn't as good as I thought. Okay.
I get a +3.
So bad. Oh.
What's the save?
It is a DC 15.
Ooh, I failed.
Oh, no, I got a 12.
I keep forgetting that.
Did you all fail?
I
5.
think so. I don't think I get an expertise die on this.
No, I don't think you do.
Well, I could have one.
But yeah, I guess with your thing. But
I'm not gonna do it. It's fine.
Kurt, what is the effect if everyone fails?
So creatures can't take reactions and are frightened until the start of their next turn.
For like 6 seconds, we're all freaked out.
Yeah.
As I squeeze through this hole and then rematerialize on the other side.
I should have looked away.
He looks like slime.
I think I'm never ever going to look again.
Living creatures shouldn't be able to do that.
He looks like that soup that we made.
Oh
no.
No, never again.
Time is a weird soup.
Indeed.
What? Are you coming, Captain?
Oh. No. I'm going to clean the hole first.
It's not actually slimy, but it feels like it should be slimy.
Nope. I'm pulling out the bleach.
Wait, hold on. Maybe we shouldn't bleach the place before crawling through.
Oh, that is a good point. That could have went so bad. So many little bleach stains on our clothes.
Lewin, on the other side, you're in a cavern, and it's actually quite lovely. There's little holes in the ceiling letting sunlight in to dapple the very large pool of water, which very much seems to connect out to the sea proper. If you just swim like a foot underneath, it's probably at low tide, it's probably visible. And you can see all kinds of like sea life and starfish and coral. It's beautiful. And on the platform around this basin, you can see that there's a whole bunch of different little dwellings cut into the rock. And make a perception check for me.
Is 16.
And you see a small tuft of hair hiding behind a rock, but the hair is still visible.
I'm gonna look over and be like, are you a creature or a person over there behind that rock?
There is a squeak of nerves and the shuffling of stones. Vanishes.
What? Are you one of? Do you know Trilly?
The head peeks back up and yeah. Do you?
Why yes. I'm a friend. She's they actually, and I kind of point back at the hole and look back and be like, "What? Are the rest of you coming? It's quite lovely in here, Captain. Are the rest of you coming?"
No.
The hole is at this point. It's been scrubbed.
Yes. All right. That should be fine.
You first, Valar.
Oh boy. I'll start. Push me. I can't. I think I might.
I'm gonna go up behind Valar and be like, "Is it all right if I
Just
like?
okay. It's okay. Just
all right." And I start pushing Valar in there.
As you are pushing, how tall is Valar? He's substantial.
I'm 6'4".
Yeah. As you're getting this 6'4" guy through, you hear another voice from inside. Trilly's back? It's your mom. Oh, goodness. Oh, and I haven't even... Oh, well, let me just... Gally! Put that shirt away! And they're here. And Lewin, you're watching as a bunch of halflings are coming out of various quarters. There's a couple of gnomes in there too, but it's mostly halflings. This is clearly a village designed for small folk, and you very much stood out when you came in. But now that you are clearly not threatening, they're coming back out, and they're all kind of watching you. And you can see why, because the noises that Valor is making as he tries to squeeze through are being really amplified by the shape of this cavern.
Valor, give me your hand.
Just this new armor hurts. Just pull me through.
Just suck it in a little bit and try to like. I'll pull. You ready?
I am made of bones. I can't suck in anymore. Just pull.
All right. I'm pulling. Someone from the back. If you want to push on the count of 3, we'll get him out.
All right.
1, 2,
3.
And could Valor make a dex save for me, please?
Oh no. Yes. I got a 1. I love this.
Valor comes flying out of the entrance, goes straight over Lewin's. Like, Lewin's spindly arms are not stopping that amount of mass, but just and massive splash right into the center of the pool.
Sorry, Valor.
It's all right.
Now, Applestock,
Yeah, what's up?
you're sure there's not another way in, so I don't have to look like those two?
I am positive. And
Okay.
I don't really think there's a chance of you ever looking like Lewin. And if you ever do, that I don't know if you'll ever come back from that.
You know, Applestock,
Whoa.
I think we've been spending a little too much time together because that was incredibly mean, and I love it.
No, I don't mean like his like normal look. I just meant his like amorphous blob form.
Mhm,
It's a little
Mhm.
unsettling sometimes.
of course. Please go through the hole.
Oh no, I would like to go last, please.
No, absolutely not.
No, okay, all right. I'm gonna walk to the edge of the beach and be like, I'm gonna stand right here. I swear. Or my name is an Applestock.
Your name's not Applestock.
Or Trilly Toss Cobble.
I'm not even sure I believe that that's your real name.
I swear to you, that is my real name.
I will give you 10 gold to go through the hole before me.
I'll give you 20.
No amount of money is worth that amount of dignity.
All right.
That I-
Boulder parchment shears. How about that?
Fine.
All right. No, we're so bad at this.
Why don't we both just roll a d20?
All right.
Yeah. That was the saddest game of Boulder Parchment Shears I've ever seen.
I think the delay and
Yeah.
also not counting it out loud really just was.
See, I thought you were gonna count, so I didn't count.
I thought I was gonna count 2. And
Yeah,
then
D20. D20 is easier.
Great. I'm gonna use my duck die.
I got a
Oh, it's-
7.
Hang on. I got a 16.
Okay. I think Elizabeth sighs deeply and debates just going back to the ship for a minute. And then she just kind of goes through regretfully.
It's tight, but it's not as tight as everyone was like making it seem. Like if you just like crawl, which is
Yeah.
its own form of embarrassing, but like if you crawl, you can like wiggle your way.
Yeah, and I think I do exactly that. I just crawl.
And I would like to, as the captain is crawling through, stealthily tie her shoelaces together.
Sleight of hand, I'm going to argue with disadvantage because there is no way that she's not expecting something like that.
Oh, that's very fair and valid. I can't get any worse than that. A 1.
You get kicked in the face. It wasn't intentional, but like you were getting it.
Definitely intentional.
Yeah, you got in there like just as like she was like crawling forward and like something slipped and pop.
Fudge.
And you will eventually make it through as Valor pulls himself sort of spluttering out of the water, which is at least mercifully like fairly warm. It's not warm, but it's not like frigid either. And you see this just village full of halflings. Like, where did they all come from? Watching you. And when Applestock comes out, there's like some cheers and then just an absolute horde of halflings come running towards them.
I'm assuming I'm completely soaked, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Given how often this happens, I think Elizabeth carries a towel around for Valar now. And as Valor like climbs out of the pool, Elizabeth's just like, "Here you go."
Thank you. I have to take all of this off now.
Yeah, wet play is terrible. But yes, you are being hugged, Applestock, by all of your siblings. Gilly got there first.
Hey there, Gilly.
Everyone else is in short order thereafter, and it ends up they. And then things overbalance because it's a big group hug of very enthusiastic younger people, and you're in the pool now too, which is really an excuse for your older siblings to just dunk you a couple of times.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Hey,
this
everyone.
is a scene of chaos to the rest of you.
As this is all happening, like, I'm trying to stick my hand out and point to each individual one and just being like, all right, this one's Dilly, this one right here is a Lily, there's Tilly, sorry, that's a little bit confusing, Billy, all right, Jilly, but sometimes Gilly flip-flops a bit. Which one is it today?
It's Jilly.
Jilly, all right, Jilly today. And I think I already introduced Hilly, right? No, Lily, Billy, Shilly, Billy, Dilly, Hilly, all right, we got everyone accounted for. And Millie? Millie
is still on the banks with her arms folded, like you're all very silly. And hi, Trilly.
Hi.
I'll come give you a hug once you're dry.
That's fair and valid, and I understand.
Amelia looks at the rest of you and, has anyone offered you anything? Food, something to drink, a place to sit down, although that may be difficult?
Well, I think I need somewhere to continue to dry off. I'll have to take off all the bandages.
We usually hang our washing, and she gestures through. You can see like the cave complex continues, and there's a bunch of different pools that sort of, some of these little alcoves actually continue into larger alcoves. It's a whole system. If you go through there, you won't. Why don't you just give them to me and I'll take them. It'll be fine. Okay.
He'll start getting just the top part, just start undressing and taking off the armor and the helmet, just kind of.
You see on the taller side for a halfling, which is not saying much, and rather like broad-shouldered halfling coming through, like, kids, get out of the water. I just made bread and you'll make it soggy. Oh, hi, Trilly. Welcome back.
Hey, Mom.
Your dad's around here. And she turns around, and in the tone of like someone who is very used to yelling for their spouse, Mr. Tundra, and a rather frazzled looking halfling is like, yes, dear. Your daughter's back. Yes, dear. Wait.
This poor man.
This poor guy.
And he comes out and they're in the pool. Yes, and I told them not to because I'm. And she bustles off to Millie is carrying Valor's bandages. It's a lot is happening all at the same time.
It's been 3 months, correct?
Correct. It has been 3 months since we last saw.
I have not. He has not cut his hair at all, so his hair is super long.
Oh, it's drippy then.
Like to the back, to like down to the middle of his back long.
I think Elizabeth has cut her hair, and it's like shorter now, with like the shaved sides, and it's just like scraggly on top.
Lewin also hasn't cut his hair, and he also looks like he probably hasn't really taken a bath in that 3 months. Like, he's got long, crusty fingernails. His goatee is like unbraided and just like all grown in. His hair's just like frazzled all the time now.
Oh,
Yeah, you
no.
will note that Lewin's gotten some attention recently. The whole chosen by a new god from another world thing. Well, that plays very well with certain groups of people, and yeah, well, sort of got a lost prophet thing going on now.
It has been a wild 3 months on this boat.
Yeah, yes, it has. A very productive one, though. You've sunk some ships, you've plundered some others. It's been great. It's been good. You've had some time to take some time off. Your ship's actually fully crewed now. It's very exciting.
Yay.
But you are, in this chaos, you are welcomed in to what you can only assume is Applestock's home, as much as it doesn't seem like there's a lot of private rooms aside for sleeping. It seems to be very shared space, and there doesn't seem to be that much of it. Kind of halflings, particularly younger halflings, are just everywhere. You're picking like a halfling toddler off to if you want to sit down, stuff like that.
Seeing all of this, everything about Applestock finally makes sense.
What you say?
Nothing.
Is there a lot of young children around?
There are a good number of children around. Yes, Applestock's large family doesn't seem
To
not.
stop?
It's par for the course for this community.
Okay. In that case, Valar will go into grandpa mode and start pulling out little tiny trinkets and toys
Oh
that he just has in his bag. Wait, it got wet. Does wood turn weird when it gets wet?
Only if it soaks for a really long time.
If it's not sealed, it does swell up and get like gross and like moldy and rotten. But if it's like sealed, then it's usually fine. It just gets like darker in color.
It'd be all right. Yeah, he just starts giving away little trinkets and stuff.
They're enchanted, and one of the siblings, Jilly, sometimes Gilly, is like talking your ear off about how this would actually make this really good like board game if you just use this as a piece and then you just having a great time with this. And Applestock's dad has kind of like very much like dad's like taking you aside and is like trying to talk woodworking with you. Like, yes, I tend to prefer the chisel over the penknife, but I understand if you're so what is it you do exactly?
Well,
There's a sudden pause.
that's a good question. Well, I do quite a few things. I sew. Sometimes I write poetry. I talk to my plants, including this one. He points. She just kind of appears.
Waves a leaf. Hello.
That is my I forgot her name.
Oh,
Honeycomb. Thank
I
you.
thought it changed
been a
in the
month.
last episode.
This is Honeycomb.
did Honeycomb?
Yes, it is
We-
Honeycomb. We called her Honeycomb. I remember. It took
We
me a
also
sec.
have like Honeycomb 2 now.
We have Honeycomb 2, yes.
Mhm. Well, Honeycomb 2 is the big one. I don't think I should summon that in a
No.
small.
No, probably not.
You know, it's a giant bush with legs. I don't think I should.
Maybe not so much.
But he's like, well, also, I clean. Cleaning is my specialty. Do you have
Yes,
something
honestly.
that need to be clean? He just pulls out like sanitizer.
Well, if you listen to my wife, just about everything in my workshop. I heard that.
Well, this
You
is
seem to be being sat down for a meal. It's like 3 p.m. It doesn't seem to matter. You're having dinner
oh my
because
God.
you're guests, and therefore you must be fed.
First dinner.
First dinner.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
boy.
probably eat about like 10 meals a day.
Well, I've got a lot of growing mouths to feed, don't I, Trilly? Here, come help me set the table.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Millie, where is that girl? And you watch as Millie comes back with the without the bandages that she's been slipping. Yep, coming, Mom. And goes to start bringing out these big loaves of, they look like some kind of like bread or pastry. Yes, first dinner, second lunch.
Second lunch.
That's Robin in real life.
No, that's first meal. Just happens to be the time of second lunch.
I'm jealous.
It smells very good in here, like a combination of bread and some kind of like savory, like herby scent beneath it.
I'm so hungry.
Well, here you go. Here's some bread. Go ahead, cut into it. Here's some butter too. We also got like honey butter. We got jam. We got. Here you go.
I think I'm okay with just the bread.
honey butter. I
Yeah,
shall
you
try
ever
that.
have honey butter before?
No. I
It's
haven't.
real good.
I
Listen-
will try honey butter.
So out in the world where people are good at cooking, they have different things to put on your food, unlike what Cled gives us, which
Oh.
is nothing.
That is fair.
Yeah, maybe we can pick up some preservatives and things like preserves and things like that here.
Yeah, I have some. And Shilia comes. I've been working on this spicy pepper jam. It's great for clearing the sinuses. Here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
thank you so much.
Spicy pepper jam.
Mhm.
I would like to try.
Yeah, Applestock will crack open the jar, like pass everybody around.
It seems like a spicy marmalade. It's actually pretty good, but it is spicy.
Oh, just so it's just like, mm.
Yep, it sneaks up on you.
This is quite delicious. It was just- Never took another bite of that. That one alone.
Some of the loaves appear to be more of a fish pie, and others seem to be filled with some combination of some green. You're not sure what it is, and it looks to be mushrooms. They are. It is good. It is really good.
I think
The other
Elizabeth.
halfling.
I think Elizabeth will eat anything that she did not witness Applestock touch. But if she like sees Applestock touch it or Applestock hands it to her, there's no way. There's no way.
I would think you would see like literally like yeah, if you keep an eye on Applestock, I think you would notice what they pick up and whatnot. But honestly, I think you see just everybody's hands on everything at some point. Like definitely just a big communal kind of like, here's a big piece of bread, and everyone's just staring at it. So,
I love that.
yeah.
Seems to be a fairly. Millie's like trying to keep order. Like, nope, take from that. Why are you reaching across the table when you got? Nope, this is the same bread. Oh, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's not.
Millie,
It's not working.
Millie, it's all right. Just sit down and eat. I don't think I've seen you take a bite yet. You don't need to be worrying about everybody else here.
Yeah, okay. Jesus, chilly. Oh, you got something in your hair.
No.
And then she'll give you like it's kind of like a sidearm hug. Like she's really glad to see you, but she's showing it by fussing.
Yeah. Applestock just puts her head on Millie's shoulder, just like leaning into the hug a bit, and then just shoves a piece of bread into Millie's mouth. Don't, Mama, for a while,
So, Millie, right? Was it? I mean, you must have so many amazing stories about Trilly here from growing up together. I'm sure us and the crew would love to hear one.
We really would.
Millie kind of seems a little like flustered to be put on the spot, and then one of the other. There's so many of them. Dilly jumps in, and well, there was that one time, and that one's a mean one. And then there's like sort of competing.
I want to hear that one. The mean one. I want to hear it.
Wait, a time that I was mean, or a time that like I embarrassed myself, and so telling it is mean? Because either one is
That one. The second one. Absolutely the second one.
Dilly manages to get the hand off of his mouth long enough to yell out something about the time that you got lost and we all had to go looking for you. And then
that wasn't even that mean. I get lost a lot. That's happened like 5 different times.
You were crying.
All right, and it's a problem to show emotion. Come on. I like thunk him on the head.
Donks you back.
Come on, that's toxic behavior right there.
It is chaos. And somewhere in the chaos, as you're eating, you hear something from the outside of this small cavern. Hey, what's that in the water?
I go take a peek at it.
It looks like a flying fish. Just, and it appears to have something strapped to its underbelly, a long cylinder. And as you watch, it whoops out of the water and vanishes in a sparkle of magical light, leaving the cylinder bobbing on the top of the waves.
We should probably check that out, right?
Halflings are kind of looking at it.
I think Elizabeth is like still eating bread. And just assumed whatever it wasn't that interesting. But when everyone kind of like turns their attention to it, yeah, too much bread.
We're carbo loading.
Yes, we are. Valor, you're the best swimmer in the crew. You should go fetch the cylinder.
I've forgotten how mean Captain Flynn is.
You know, usually I would say no. But I'm feeling kind of risky today.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
And then he'll just snap his fingers and honeycomb tube will just pop up in the water.
And a leaf presents cylinder to you, which it does appear to be a little bamboo tube that's been corked at both ends with wax.
Well, this is weird. Honeycomb 2, you can take a bath. It is okay. And I'll go over and I'll just sit it on the table.
Everyone's like crowded around to read this.
Hold on. Everyone, watch out. And I think Elizabeth kind of just interjects herself and opens it.
Pops out to reveal a rolled up scroll of parchment.
I read it. Is it in a language I can read?
It very much is.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a whole thing on the screen.
There's a whole thing on the screen, and you've got all of halfling kind trying to read it over your shoulder, which becomes apparent from the first
This is
sentence.
bad. This
And
is
it should not be read by everyone.
Holy moly!
I think I read it out loud. Let it be known that for the crimes of high piracy, namely the sinking of the Golden Eagle, did we sink that? And the plunder of 3 other ships, that whoever sinks the shameful vessel, known as the Sea Lettuce, shall receive a reward of 10,000 gold pieces, and if they should be themselves pirate, their crimes against the order shall be. This is the worst. Furthermore, for the capture of Captain Flynn or her associates, the false prophet Lewin AMB, that wretched murderer Valar Beach Petal, and the known criminal Tilly Tosscobble.
Tilly looks so shocked, like pale. Like, what did I do?
Or for
Tilly, I don't know. You're a war criminal now.
Or for proof of death, an additional 1,000 per head. They didn't even make mine higher. Okay.
That is what you're worried about right now.
Signed the fiduciary order. Okay, so Applestock or Trilly. It's probably a bad way to let your family know what you've been up to.
No, clearly it says Tilly's name on there. Sorry, Tilly. Tilly, I don't know. It says right here you're a criminal. I don't know what to tell you.
She's so stressed about this, and it's so obviously meant to say Trilly, but the narrator might have made a typo.
It is okay. We're rolling with it.
We were rolling with it because once I realized it, I was like, "That's hilarious."
My question is, why did I get wretched murderer?
Well, Art, you're still being hunted, right?
Oh.
Well, less active now, but someone probably heard something, and I mean,
You were still accused of killing a royal prince.
Oh yes, that is true. I also did explode some guy with force energy about 2 days ago, but that was by accident.
I'm sorry. When did that happen?
Well, listen, I don't even remember sinking the Golden Eagle.
I think that was when it happened.
You know what? You're probably right. But I have great news. This is actually a good thing.
How?
Because everyone knows us now. I mean, it didn't mention the Flying Flint Pirates. It just said the Sea Lettuce, which is fine. I'm not going to be
messed up too. They got our name wrong.
They
We're
did?
the sea cucumbers.
No, we're not. The ship is the Sea Lettuce, and we're the Flying Flint Pirates. At nowhere in there were we called the Sea Cucumbers.
Well, I swear somebody told me at some point it was called sea cucumber. This is the first time I'm hearing of the sea lettuce.
Okay. We'll discuss that later. This means we're famous. People know us now.
I feel like the fact that we are.
It also means our plan is working.
you definitely have gotten the fiduciary order's attention.
I doubt they can even afford that many gold pieces.
doesn't that mean that people will know our faces now? Well, maybe not mine.
Our faces weren't on the poster. On the note.
Oh,
We haven't
that
seen
is
wanted
true.
posters yet.
Yet.
You examine it. And, no, there's a second. Yep. No, they do have a sketch. It's not very flattering.
Oh.
You know, that does actually look like Tilly.
Oh, goodness.
It's not me. What have you been doing?
I don't know, but your life of crime as a vegan is now coming and catching up to you, I think.
My
I don't even finish, let alone do crime.
That's hilarious.
So, doesn't this mean that we have to be more secretive whenever we go into towns? I don't think I will
No.
have a problem. Well, maybe I could just show my real face because is it a drawing of like what I actually look like without the bandages?
Oh, it's with the bandages.
Is with the bandages?
Yes.
I just don't have to wear bandages. I look like a different person.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. I can change my appearance kind of at will. I can I can make myself have a mask just like that. And I snap my fingers and now I've got like a really great masquerade mask on, like under the hat.
Someone immediately tries to pull on it to see if it's real.
It doesn't work because it's from my breastplate.
And also a question a little unrelated. Lewin, what is your full name?
Well, my full name is Lewin Aubrey Morgan Baphomet. I'm not a false prophet, though. Applestock and I are very much real prophets of this god.
Yeah, we were there.
Millie's like, what?
Maybe
Oh.
we should.
Oh, so
Yes.
all right. Well, there is a VOD available of it online, but here, I'll just show you that. And Applestock recounts the events. A definitely clean and censored version of it with,
Yes.
you know, less murder and all of
I-
that. But
I think Elizabeth chimes in every time there was supposed to be like a gruesome murder in the story. Like, oh no, actually, we killed that thing.
no, no.
Applestock, it's fine. They know we're pirates. It's okay.
Well, now they do. Before it was Tilly on here.
I don't think any of them thought it was Tilly.
It's not me? Oh, good.
Except for Tilly, apparently.
Tilly didn't even know.
Tilly definitely thought it was her.
Poor Tilly.
Family of Trilly, aka Applestock.
That's a weird name.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
sure
right?
is.
They should have known.
Anyway, we're pirates. I'm Captain Elizabeth Flynn, captain of the Flying Flynn Pirates and of the Sea Lettuce, the ship that you have now heard of because it is famous throughout the archipelago. And these Valar is the first mate. Head cleaning extraordinaire. Lewin was once a hostage, turned crewmate, turned prophet.
Hi there, the end is nigh.
And Trilly, former stowaway, turned pirate. Well, sorry, what was it? Thief, pirate? No, thief, pirate, stowaway, pirate.
Thief, pirate, stowaway, pirate.
And then herald / prophet.
Yeah, I didn't get any powers.
Oh, truly, what have you gotten yourself into? And your mom looks so like very much like your grounded look, but like you're also very concerned. This is what happens when you leave home.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't have Trilly back. However, they were instrumental to helping me spread the word about taking down the fiduciary order. In fact, one might say that this thing, this bounty, is partly because of the deeds that truly.
This is putting as much as a soap hacksaw with Mrs. Topscobble.
I feel like you're trying to twist this in a way that sounds good. It's sounding worse and worse by the minute.
So the fiduciary order is a bad organization, and
we've heard of them, but what did you do to them?
So we unmasked their plans to speed up trade routes so that they could essentially crush every other merchant in the archipelago, and instead gave it to all of those small independent merchants so that they would cut into the profit margins of the fiduciary order and thus undermine the entire order and ultimately lead to their brutal, incredible, detrimental, catastrophic, cataclysmic collapse.
You lost Mrs. Topscobble about a third of the way in. She pats her hand. Oh, that's very nice, dear.
Basically, I support small businesses.
Correct.
Like yours, Mom.
Oh, but I don't trade with anyone except for, the neighbors.
Well, sure, but yeah. I mean, but like other small businesses.
Oh, yeah, so that's very nice. But you're a pirate.
Yeah, but like in a good way.
We're the best pirates you will ever meet.
Looking at the note again, you do right by the seal of the fiduciary. Yes, someone's initialed this, and they don't normally initial their proclamations.
Ooh. I have a thing that might actually, I might finally be able to use it. Can I roll a culture check with my expertise die in trade?
You absolutely may.
Finally. What stat can I add my charisma? My charisma to it, please. Please.
I think it's intelligence. I really think it's intelligence.
Can it be wisdom instead?
No. Rowan asking he is not charisma.
Literally any stat other than intelligence would be awesome.
If you're trying to remember like trade people, that feels intelligence.
I guess so.
Can Applestock help by trying to come up with names that are VH? Like Victor Hugo, Victoria Hammer, Vicky Hammer Time. I'm thinking of a lot of hammer names. May I help?
Yes.
Are you proficient with culture?
I don't think so. Let me check. But I don't think so. No.
I'm going to go with no.
That's fair.
I'm not sure that would be helpful.
So, if I were to use my intrepid feat to gain an expertise die on the roll, would that just change my D4 to a D6, or would it give me another D4?
If it's 2 sources of expertise, it's a D6.
Okay. Well, I already rolled the D4, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, so this is going to be me. Hold on, just hear me out.
I can know when you roll low.
So I have a feat. It's sea salt. My feat, sea salt. My nautical jargon rolling gate mark me unmistakably as a mariner. I can easily enter into shop talk with any sailors that are not hostile to me, learning nautical gossip and ships' comings and goings. I also recognize most large ships by sight and by name, and can make a culture or history check to recall their most recent captain and allegiance. Knowing the fiduciary order, can I maybe get advantage using that for this? Just trying to recall every yes.
That
beautiful.
That I buy more than Victor Hugo.
That was just only slightly better. So if I get advantage, would I get to roll the expertise die again?
I don't think so, no.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's like you roll, theoretically, if you're rolling with advantage, you roll 2d20,
Mhm.
and then you add your expertise die. So you
Okay.
take the higher result, you roll your expertise die. So
So I rolled a 10 and an 11, and I rolled a 2 on my expertise die, but I also have a -1 to intelligence. Oh wait, but I am proficient in culture, so I would add 3. So if I'm just hypothetically adding 2, that's a 15.
you don't recognize anything with any particular confidence. The fiduciary order, lots of people come and go. You know, they might be in this region for a while and they might be stationed elsewhere. This seems like a new player on the seas.
Okay.
Because anyone who could sign a document with this much confidence and then get it to where you are, which is nowhere. Like, they just said that they didn't even know that you'd done anything to the fiduciary order, and you did pretty good at getting the word out for that.
So
This
would
guy.
I know who I could ask? Would I know someone, like with the 15, would I know someone else I could ask about who this is?
Yes. And I am now blanking on his name. You have a contact in working with the fiduciary order. You're astronomer.
Brother Horace?
Brother Horace. Yes. Brother Horace would totally know. But Brother Horace lives in Panatoa.
Valar, Lewin, you two are magic. Do either of you have the capability to send a message to our good friend, Brother Horace?
No,
No?
not to me.
I believe I can do that. I've been having these strange headaches recently, but I believe I might be able to get a message to him. Yes.
Can you ask him, because I assume he's seen this, can you ask him who signed this VH from the fiduciary order? The person who put this bounty out on us?
I can certainly try. I'm not sure if he has a way to respond, but I can ask him.
Okay. Tell him to send us a letter at the conclave if he doesn't have the capability to respond magically.
Understood. I will go ahead and cast sending.
Aha!
And hang on. Brother Horace, hope you're doing well. We received a bounty. That's 10. Signed by VH. Do you know who this is? Respond to conclave, if not magically.
Claps. That was great.
Incredible.
There is a pause, and then there's the sound of someone, sound of a lot of papers falling off of someone's desk. And then, oh, like right. Okay. Yes. And so it seems to be like mimicking your pronunciation. Victor Humbert, new enforcer. And then cuts off.
Well, I have a name, Captain. The name Brother Horace gave me was Victor Humbert.
Does that name ring any bells?
Scanning back through your memory, you think you might have like seen a manifest with his name on it once. He's not from around here.
Okay.
I got the Victor part right.
You did. That's, of all the possible names that could start with V, like Valar, for example.
I didn't even think of Valar.
Oh
See, I was trying to say something nice, And you really made it hard. You just made it a lot harder. Anyway, Victor Humbert. So that is who we're going to go talk to very nicely and civilly and not at all violently.
Well, that's very good. Violence is bad.
Yes.
As this top novel says, just clear the place, completely missing the plot.
Okay, great. Now that that's settled, we should probably go before your family is put at risk.
Yeah.
You can be at risk? Tilly asks again.
No. Well, yeah, you of all people, Tilly.
You are
Anyway.
wanted by the fiduciary order, Tilly.
But I didn't do it. Tilly seems very anxious.
Anyway.
No, it's all right, Tilly. You are fine. Just watch out. But yeah. Well, I'm so sorry, y'all, to bounce in and out real fast. But yeah, I guess we'll probably be headed out. Just be careful, keep an eye on things, and thanks for the food.
Millie's been sort of very quiet this entire time, and she stands up with a big scrape of bench. And, Captain, could I speak with you for a moment?
Sure. This day can't get any worse, so we're better. I get it.
You are led into the kitchen, which is it's another cave, but there is a chute out to the roof for smoke to get out, and it looks like several bread ovens that are carved into the very wall of the caves. And you're being looked down upon by someone who's about 2 feet 8 inches tall.
Yeah, and I'm just...
Yep. You've put my sibling in a lot of danger, haven't you?
Your sibling was in a lot of danger before they got on my ship. So, if anything, I've put Trilly in the best position to have a good life, a fulfilling life, doing good, and not living and dying in a cave.
It's a very nice cave.
I'm sure it is. There's nothing in the world like being out on the sea.
Fine.
Nothing.
Still, you're going to take me with you.
Am I?
Well, someone's got to keep an eye on them.
I do that just fine. Applestock is one of my 3 best friends in the world, I assure you. And if Applestock or Trilly ever finds out that I said that out loud, I will personally put you in the ocean.
So I'm coming with you.
Let's get one thing straight. Do I need extra hands on the ship? No. Would it be beneficial? Probably. If you come with me, you're going to do everything I say because I am the captain of a pirate ship, and I will throw you overboard if you do not.
You just watch one eyebrow kind of like, quirk.
You'll understand why your sibling wants this life over the one that you're all living happily in this cave. You're also going to be an accomplice to probably a ton of crimes because we are pirates. And listen, I'm not going to be shy about that. You also might die. That's a reality of the world we live in. So now you will notice a lot of things, and a lot of things are said, and I am constantly being disrespected by my own crew. And if you partake in that,
You'll throw me overboard?
I'll have Trilly just prank you constantly, nonstop, every day for the rest of your life.
Got it. So my entire childhood. Are we done here? reaction to this.
I'm loving this energy right
I
now.
love Millie so much.
I don't want to take you with me. I really don't. But I will. You're also not going to get any share of the treasure. I just want to be perfectly clear about that, just because of this. And you're going to be on kitchen duty with Cled and cleaning duty with Valar. And I promise you, those are the two worst jobs on the ship. Just ask Lewin.
Half share, going up to a full share after 3 months.
No.
Half share after 3 months.
No. If I decide that you've earned it, you'll get it. I am the captain, and you're the one asking to come on my ship.
Good enough.
Great.
And she's going to stick her hand she has to reach very far up to shake.
No. And Elizabeth just turns and walks back to where everyone else is. Mrs. Tosscobble, which one are you?
Oh, yes, dear.
I'm taking your other kid with me.
What?
Yeah. Hey, everybody, we gotta go.
Millie? They'll be all right, Mom. Someone's got to look after them, right? Oh, but yes, but who's going to, And there's a kind of murmur, back and forth, and then a big hug and it's not like they want her to go, but there's some peace that's made.
Applestock is gonna get on top of the table and just kind of leap off and go, "Bye, Mom," and just tackle.
This is apparently normal.
Yeah, and then just be like, "Come on, everybody else! Come on, we're about to head out."
Millie, is there a bigger door than the little small entryway we crawled through?
Yeah, just swim under the pool and walk out onto the.
Great. Hey, Applestock. So I have great news. Millie's going to be on cleaning duty with Valar and also kitchen duty with Cled, and I'm so excited to let you know that you get to join them.
I have a question. Why did you make it sound like it was punishment? Cleaning is absolutely amazing, and it is a definite downtime. And it teaches you a lot of responsibility.
That's why, Valar, it's a reward.
And if you disobey when I tell you to do something, you'll get the metal hand. It's just
Captain already said she'd throw me overboard. I'll be packed in 10 minutes.
Oh,
your bandages. I'll be packed in 10 minutes, and then in 15 minutes I'll have your bandages. Wait, hang on.
thank you.
Jerry, go get the next man's bandages.
Come
Thank
on.
you.
But in all seriousness, though, Valar,
Mm.
do you really want me, with my track record, around your cleaning supplies?
Yes, I do.
Um,
Yes, Valar, say yes.
Some of the stuff that I have could be turned into a small explosive. So,
Right.
if you do that, and remember, I can now throw things really far and accurate.
Let the games begin, Valar.
Oh,
I
no.
got my eyes on you. And just in case, because I don't know them yet, turns to Millie, I got my eyes on you too.
Yeah, the captain made it pretty clear that she didn't trust me, so it's okay.
No, I trust you fully.
It's
Captain,
not
why
that
are
I
you
don't
being so
trust
mean?
you. It's just that you're not a pirate and you've never been at sea.
Oh,
I'm pretty good at the little boats we used to fish.
Oh
that
boy,
is the cutest thing.
She's
You're
very
Experience
confident.
I had.
you're gonna learn real fast.
Yep.
It's gonna be great for me. This is gonna be a very enjoyable thing for me. I deserve this. All right, so let's us tall folk take the tall folks way out so that we don't have to watch Lewin turn into the most nightmarish thing I've ever seen in my life again.
Actually, Captain, I still can't swim.
Oh, well, guess what? You're going to learn today. All right. Valar, teach Lewin how to swim. You're the best swimmer in the crew.
I feel like this might be a bad time to tell you. But I usually sink.
Do you not know how to swim?
I know how to swim. It's just usually I've somehow every single time has fell into water with my heavy armor on.
Okay. It'll be fine. Just
Well, Lewin, it's okay. It's just a 1-2 shrunk. It's not that hard. Come over here, and I shall show you. And I'm just gonna push him in the pool. Yep, you got this.
What? It's cold and it's wet.
If you stop complaining, you'll be able to swim.
Something just touched your foot.
Oh, something just touched my foot. What in the nine is that?
It makes sense. I'm just now realizing it makes a ton of sense that Lewin doesn't know how to swim. Because Lewin is from hell.
That's a great point. Yeah.
Dear narrator, growing up in a household that just constantly has children funneling in and out, can I find some sort of like flotation device, i.e., like arm floaties to give to?
Probably not arm floaties, but there's like very light driftwood that people often use when they're learning, like something, or maybe like a very buoyant coral, just something that's you can put your arms on it.
Okay, cool. Can I make it like into like a little can I like find some other materials to make it into a little backpack?
Yeah, you can make a little vest. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Some coral planks on the front and on the back, and boom.
All right, great. I'm gonna do that and then go, all right, Lewin, here you go. That'll help you a bit.
I appreciate that. I've been struggling for 10 minutes here, but I appreciate the help.
It's okay. You got this.
Just
One
put your
stroke.
feet down.
Yes.
It's not that deep.
No, you're tall enough. Just stand up.
Oh. All right, I can stand. This is
So you were treading water for 10 minutes. You were good.
A starfish crawls across your boot.
Oh, I don't. I appreciate the help. I'm going to hang on to this if that's all right, just in case of emergencies. And I'm going to get out. I'm gonna take off my hooves.
All right, you've got hooves. I forgot about your hooves. Yeah, there's the starfish is now very clung to your.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's a starfish. Here, come on, Lily. And the healer one, there's so many of them, and
There's so many children.
Dilly?
Instead of my notes.
Billy?
No.
Shilly. Shilly will gently coax the starfish off you.
Oh, be careful! I feel it's suckers, and it's going to tear off my. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Thank you very much, Shilly.
You're very welcome, sir. And several.
Can I
Several
take a gold piece out of my pocket and hand it to Shilly and go, now you be sure to spend this before the world ends?
On what?
We kind of live in a closed society here.
Oh, is this like the money?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow! Thanks, mister.
Wow.
You have a feeling that's going to be in a box of like you just gave like a kid that's collecting coins like a really rare coin. You're like, oh.
Applestock has one rich sibling now in this society. Rich in this society.
Well, by the world standards, but honestly, we're all rich here with love.
We should go.
Cutest thing ever.
Elizabeth tries not to throw up.
Yep. Amelia steps back out with a little backpack, and you can see it's got like a little like oil slick like coat tied on top, and a little like bedroll tied on bottom. And... Ready, Captain?
Great. Let's go.
And she trots off very happily.
I think I would like to, if they're going through the bigger entrance, I would like to have a moment with Millie as we're walking through the smaller one.
Very doable, yes.
That's good. Hey, Millie.
Yeah.
I'm actually really sad that you're going to be here.
Well, someone had to look after you, right, kid?
Aw, shucks. I'm excited. But honestly, while I'm glad that you're here with me and all that, I'm excited for you to see the world. You're always so worried about other people. I'm sad for you to maybe figure out something about yourself.
Just gonna like lean in and be like, me too.
Yes, let's go.
And it's like full like siblings like chasing each other out into the sunlight.
Yeah, definitely try to like trip her in the sand for sure a couple times.
Oh yeah, no, she's so used to this. The rest of you are coming out of the little like underwater passage, and you've never seen someone like so well predict what Applesauce is gonna do. Like, wow, this is what it's like growing up with. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, the rest of you are so gullible to that. I bet you. You weren't able to park your ship super close because, again, it is built into a cliffside. You've got a little bit of a scrambled back. Fortunately, that's something that you've become reasonably accustomed to, and Millie has no issue because she's lived here her entire life, although she does seem a little wistful. And as you're making your way towards the ship, could I have perception checks?
Ooh. Use my cow die.
My brain is so crisscrossed because I keep thinking about what my druid had in the most recent A5E character I played. By the way, the druid, level 12 druids are bananas.
Bonkers. Yes, if you want to watch that, I think the videos are on Tuck's channel.
What? Yeah, it is. I highlighted them so you guys can go catch those 3 episodes.
It's the Seafaring campaign. All the puddles for Valor. I'm sorry.
What are we adding to the proficiency?
I think that'll be wisdom.
Ah, man.
Sorry.
10.
17.
I got a 14.
I got straight 17, but or 14 plus my wisdom 17, but I think I have expertise on this. I have the observer feat, but I'm trying to make sure it applies here.
What does it do?
Give me 1 second to look in my little Google Doc. How do I search for something? There it is. Observer. I gain expertise on perception checks. Okay, great. So that's a +2, so 19.
Wow. Okay. So yes, I think everybody except for Valar, you spot something's moving in one of the tidal pools up ahead. And it's very not... Also, like you would recognize that is very not native to here. It's far too large for starters. See it like it's hard to see. You don't have like a complete like view of it, but nope, something moves. Yep, is great again. It's, I mean, it looks like almost like a crab, but it does not look like any crab you've ever seen. For starters, it's the size of a cow.
Great. More crabs?
Yeah. Yeah, that thing ain't that thing is too big for this area, whatever it is.
Should we do something about it?
Well, I don't want like Jilly or one of the others to run into it.
All right. And I grab my axe. You know, it's only fitting that our first battle with Millie is the same as our first battle with Trilly. Let's...
Well, hopefully you won't pass out again.
I didn't pass out. I only passed out when we fought the necromancer.
Ah, rat.
Valar, I think, has passed out like 7 times. I was in bad shape. Those crabs almost cut my arm off, but it's fine. We're gonna have crab for dinner. Let's go.
So can I just... No, it's like backing away. I'll keep an eye out behind us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Aye, Captain.
All right.
She's
I
so
have-
What a nerd.
I have
nerd. God.
so much rage inside of me. I am looking forward to this.
I'm gonna give my short sword to Millie. Just be like, just in case anything gets near you, just here you go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
Slap.
think those were words, but sure.
She's like practicing like stabbing with it. Her form is atrocious as she walks off.
We'll work on that.
We'll work on that.
And we're gonna kill the crab.
And that means that I have to remember how to share things.
Before
Like
we
this.
kill the crab, is it just one crab? Or was it
It
multiple?
looks, as you get closer, Lewin, you actually sense that first, and I realized I've got to move you to the thing. That'd probably help, wouldn't it?
Amazing.
That would, I get it all focused on setting it up. And I forgot the
Are-
crucial thing.
I hate looking at that.
Yeah, that's not a crab at all.
Phew,
And
boy.
Lewin, you sense them before you see them. The issue is they seem to have sensed you too, and they are moseying towards you.
They're moseying towards us.
I like that these like giant like crawfish are just like moseying along.
I don't know why that was the first descriptor. No, you are not. The captain is also having deja vu regarding the crabton. The crabton. Sorry, the captain of crabs.
I am the crabton. Okay, this is fine.
Initiative might be good. And Lewin, could you also make a religion check for me?
Yeah.
Is this a dex check for the?
Yeah.
Oh,
You are.
boy.
Here we go again.
Oh
I'm actually rolling well so far.
no! Oh, touch wood.
I'm not.
Can I ask, would I gain an experience because it is related to fiends or demons?
Oh, I can actually just do the thing. Repeat that.
Can I gain an expertise die on the religion check because my specialty is in fiends?
No.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
And is that intelligence?
Or wisdom.
Or I would take intelligence.
Do intelligence. Okay.
Okay, sweet. That's a 17 on the religion check.
Nice.
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 They look alien in a way that you recognize. They feel alien in a way that you recognize. is that god thing making followers? Is it breeding?
Oh,
I
That-
don't like that.
that's so
that.
uncomfortable.
Is
You
it
don't-
reading?
What are y'all's initiatives?
I got a 6.
Good news is you're not last.
21.
Got a 13.
I got a 19.
It doesn't feel like good news.
19. I'm missing. Lewin, you said 13?
19.
19, and Valor got 13.
Yes.
And I wrote this down totally backwards. Got it. Okay. Which means that I am working on paper today because I don't have my big monitor. Oh, Christ, and I'm failing at it terribly.
Also, since we're level 5 now, my commanding presence is now 20 feet instead of 10 feet.
Ooh!
Nice.
Would you like an aura on your token for that?
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
That feels like a helpful thing once I
It's a 20-foot radius.
finish this dog's breakfast of initiative. God. Turns out I cannot write and talk at the same time.
Is that big enough? It's not
In part because the creature that I indicated as creature 3, because there's 3 of them, rolled a 1, and the creature I indicated as creature 1 rolled a 3, which is just unfair. Radius. Habitant.
Yeah,
I
that
feel like a light green feels appropriate.
20-foot radius is awesome.
Bong. Everyone is feeling very commanded. No, that's bad. I don't like that. Apple, you're very much first.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna quickly turn to Millie and be like, if you see me disappear, it's all right. I'm safe. And then I'm going to
Millie's giving you a thumbs up from way back there.
yeah. And then I'm going to use my movement to probably hide behind like this big rock right here, I think. Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
So that's
also,
20.
just as a reminder, when you're within my commanding presence, this is not something you have to do. But if any of you take a -5 penalty to your attack roll, if you hit, you gain an extra 2d6 damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Inside my commanding presence.
Gambling general, baby.
And that's just says attack roll. It doesn't specify weapon attack, like it doesn't specify melee, ranged, or spell. So
Nice. But cool, awesome. So bonus action, hide, so I can get that sneak attack damage, and then I'm going to hit this. I'm probably gonna hit like this one right over, like the one on the front part of the triangle on the left side.
Got it.
All right, let's. Oh wait, hang on. Getting used to combat again. It's been a second. I think I'm also gonna go ahead and use my my double shot. So I'm loading 2 instead of 1 to deal extra damage if I hit.
Nice.
Oh no, I biffed it.
Oh no!
I biffed it real good.
What did you roll?
Well, I rolled a 4. It's a +6. So it's a 10, but I don't know if that'll be enough.
Nope. No.
I'm just nervous that like my siblings here now, and I'm like, oh no.
You watch while you do this? Like that's just difficult.
right.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, all right then. And that's my turn.
Lewin.
All right, I'm gonna step up on this rock kind of behind Applestock here. And I want to hold out my hand to these creatures, and I'm gonna say, "Halt! We mean you no harm, but we will defend ourselves. I am a herald of your creator."
Make a charisma religion check.
That's a 13.
The way you don't know how you know this because they are alien crustacean things with tentacles. They are some like a squid and a crawfish had an upsetting baby. They're clearly not.
I'm definitely upset by this baby.
Words just come out of my mouth sometimes. They don't get pretty good. I don't know. You don't think they're going to harm you because, yes, you are a servant. Everybody else, apple stocks a maybe, but everybody else,
Gotcha. Well, then, if I get that vibe, I'm going to defend my crewmates, and I'm going to fire off a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the same one Applestock took a shot at.
Nice, nice.
Because we're level 5, I get 2 of those now.
Ooh.
The first one is a 18, and the second one is a 23.
Those will both hit.
Sweet. Plus 8 is a total of 19 points of force damage.
Wow, nice. You want just
Apparently, all I needed was a little break, and I'm starting to roll better.
apparently, you needed a new patron.
There we go.
And one towards the back is the one with the best reflexes, it seems. What is their movement speed? Meh. They're faster in the water, but they're not that fast. Much like my internet. Hang on. In my defense, I am demanding a lot of not my home internet. There we go. It's going to scamper forwards. And it does have to dash to do so, which will render it Valor's turn.
I don't want to get near any water. I feel like that's valid.
This water is shallow. The worst you're going to get is wet, which it would be really embarrassing, but you're not going to drown in these pools.
I forgot to adjust my AC because I have a shield now. I'm going to do that, but
remember, you've got 3 different types of possible shields, so as long as that plus 2.
Oh. I gotta choose from that then. Okay. So I'm going to how far are they from me? Because I am a close range character, not a long range one. So they're pretty far.
35 feet.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna step in front of the captain. So I'll just make my way to.
Everyone's like, I remember the last time we fought things with claws.
So I'll just step in front of the captain here. I think I'll go like right here. Yep. And
Well,
just
technically, from where you were, this spot right here would only be 30 feet from where you were, and it's within 5 feet of the creature.
oh,
Just saying.
That
So I'm
map.
going to step in front of the captain. I'm going to step in front of the captain. I just go, okay. Could the crabs won't get you this time?
Oh, you know I'm about to be right up there, right?
He's kind of fine. And he will run for it. And I believe it was like right here, like in the middle, maybe.
Like that corner spot right there.
Right here. Like there. Oh, thank you. Here. And I'll just stand there and just hold up my shield with now the symbol of my beautiful patron on it.
What is the symbol of your patron?
You gave me too much freedom with this.
I gave you all the freedom. Your dream turned into existence.
So my patron's name is Renather Jane. So the symbol is what essentially would look like a bucket, but there's a sword coming out of the bucket.
Oh my god, yes.
I love it.
Don't mind me, just sketch you something in my notebook real fast.
Oh boy. So he just kind of holds up the shield, still not wielding the weapon, just his hand, and just smacks the front of the shield. All right, come at me.
The thing, its tentacles.
Ooh, hate that.
That is absolutely gross. Oh, ooh.
Captain, you go before the last two of these creatures, so 6 was not that bad.
That's awesome. I'm gonna move here. That's 25 feet. I've got my axe. I am going to use my bonus action to okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my new combat maneuver that I got from my combat directives feat at 5th level. It's a sanguine knot combat tradition, 2nd degree sanguine knot bonus action using 1 exertion point. It's called back to back. You know how to fight while surrounded by foes and can quickly instruct an ally on how to move in concert to survive against an overwhelming number of foes. Choose an ally within 5 feet, Valar, until the start of my next turn, as long as that ally remains within 5 feet of me and is able to take actions, and we're both unmounted. Both of our AC increase by 2. And we each get an extra reaction that can be used before the start of my next turn to either make an opportunity attack or activate a combat maneuver. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I love level 5. I'm just saying. So I'm also going to I'm going to attack. And at level 5, I got extra attacks. So I get 2 attacks. Using one of those attacks, I'm going to forego one of those attacks using my commanding presence and give Applestock an extra weapon attack. Applestock can make 1 weapon attack since Applestock is within my 40-foot circle commanding presence. And I'm going to make 1 weapon attack, and that's my action.
Nice.
I missed with my attack.
Got it.
I got a 7. 7?
Ooh.
7. I got a 7.
Yeah, no. That will be a miss, yes.
That's fine. It's okay.
Which means it's now Applestock's turn to make a reaction attack, right?
Applestock, yeah. Applestock makes 1 attack on my turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Ting ting ting, gonna hit with the crossbow. And wait, let me make sure. Oh nope, don't want to do that. Yeah, that front one's still far enough for me to like be able to hit without. Yeah.
Yeah.
Disadvantage, right? Great. Straight
Yeah.
roll. All right. That's better. Let me add my stuff to it. That's gonna be at 17 to hit.
That will hit. Good
Woohoo!
damage.
Good. Okay, so, and then because of my sniper feat, I get to add my proficiency to my damage once per turn.
As
So,
well.
great. That's a D6. Oh boy. And then +3. Yeah, so it's my damage die roll plus my proficiency plus one other thing, my dexterity.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. So 1 plus 3 plus that's 10 point. No. That's 8 points of damage.
Nice. Bolt sticks into a little bit of its carapace.
And I like to think that Elizabeth swung her axe like so hard into the ground. It just kind of like with a really loud it hits the ground, and this thing just does the tentacle thing, and then Applestock shoots. I'm just like, Applestock now.
Gotcha, Captain.
Because we've done this with my commanding presence so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're a team.
Team. I love it.
Ba ba ba.
Yeah.
Shield of Valor.
Yep. So you get 2 remaining crawfish octopus babies coming towards you.
Right.
No.
It's okay.
One of them.
Why did you describe it like that? Crawfish octopus babies? Oh,
Listen, yeah.
That's
Sarah,
pretty gross.
Sarah's on it today.
And they are going to try and snip snap at you with, they've got like pincers around the tentacles.
Snip, snap, I was taking a bath. Right around these crawfish octopi.
I'm sorry. That's incredible. Yes.
What's your AC?
So it is +2 right now. My AC is a 16.
So that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Only one of them will hit, fortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my reactions because I get 2. To use my 2nd degree unending wheel reaction, deflect strike. When it hits me with a weapon attack, I guess its claws are a weapon attack, right?
Yeah.
Right. I can use my reaction to reduce the attack's damage by a number of d6 equal to my proficiency bonus. If it is reduced to 0, the attack becomes a miss. My proficiency bonus is 3, so I get to roll 3d6.
Well, you're 3d6. Hello.
Okay, that's not great. 6, 8, 10.
You take 1 point
I'll
of
take
bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Yes.
As it grabs you kind of like at the edge of your cloak, but like it gets a little pinch of skin. But it gets like a really painful pinch of skin. And its tentacles are coming towards you.
Not today, squid.
Actually not today. If I'm reading its multi-attack correctly, I don't think it can. But it has kind of grappled you.
I don't care.
And the other one, 15, 20, 5, has to dash. And that will bring us to the top of initiative. And I just realized we are well overdue for a break. So we should maybe take that before you finish fighting the Croftopi.
Oh, Croftopi.
Sounds nasty. So we'll take a 5-minute bathroom, beverage. Actually, I'm almost rolling fine. No one needs dice jail. Break, and we'll be back in 5. Stay tuned. And we're back, or three of us are, because
Uh-oh.
we're missing two people. So we will take this quick opportunity to highlight some things that are coming up in general. And the big one is that Dungeon Delvers Guide launches August 30th on Kickstarter. So I'm sure there's a thing somewhere. Do I have a banner? That'd be really cool if I had a banner. No, I don't. But if you go to levelup5e.com, you can definitely find links that will direct you to that. You can get notified to check it out. It's going to be super duper good. I am also working on a Kickstarter because we're still waiting on Took, which launched today. We're very, very excited about it. If you haven't already checked it out, you should. It's A5E compatible, and it's a bunch new monsters and exploration challenges, some of which may be making an appearance in this game. Unless. So, just check it out. It's called Stranger Sites, and if you type in bit.ly/Stranger Sites, it'll come right up. So, we're still missing Talk. That was as much time as I had to fill, folks. So there is a question from the chat about Lewin's Familiars.
Oh, right.
Because that was the whole thing. And I actually think that you're totally right. There's Tuck. Where are we on the familiar situation?
So currently, yeah, Harold is still with us.
I think it sounded like he died.
Lewin has been taking time and trying to teach Harold how to speak, how to behave well and speak politely in society. Harold's been spending a lot of time as a parrot sitting on Lewin's shoulder, and Lewin's been feeding him crackers to try to
reinforce good behavior.
Right, yeah, he's just like full pirate aesthetic parrot on the shoulder.
That is amazing. All right, we are back. Where's my initiative list? Here's my initiative list. We are back, and we are at top of initiative order for Apple stock.
Alrighty. So I am going to give me 1 second. Looking at my character sheet to make sure I can do some stuff. All right. Oh no. Okay. So I would like to use my a new thing I have.
A new thing you have?
A new thing I have with level 5. I am going to not use any movement. I'm going to use aim. So beginning at level 5, I learned to briefly focus and make the most out of my next strike. So if I haven't moved on my turn, I can use my cunning action to aim, gaining advantage on the next attack roll I make before the start of your next turn. And my speed is reduced to 0, but that's okay. I plan on not moving right now. So I think I'm gonna still aim for. How do I ping? Goodness.
Click and hold.
No. Okay, wait. This one? Yeah, ping that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I learned something new every day. I'm gonna do that one. And since I already have advantage on this, I think I'm gonna gamble.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna, might as well. So the first roll, that's a 3. Okay. That's not good. Maybe this time was not the time to gamble, but you know what? We're gonna see. So the highest one I rolled was a 10, but it's plus 6, but then minus
5.
Oh wait,
5.
yeah. So that's 11.
Less than 11. That's not. You gambled a little bit too hard, just bouncing off of a tough part of the carapace instead of the soft spot you were aiming for.
All right. All right. I took a chance, and it didn't work, and that's fine. We're gonna move on. And that's the end of Applestock's turn.
Lewin.
I'm sorry. Remind me real quick. This one is the one that has the captain grappled.
Yes. It's got to be this one.
Okay, then I'm going to target this one, the bottom one that we hit a bunch last turn, and I'm going to point at it, and I'm going to cast command, and I'm going to tell it to flee.
I think the one that grappled is different than the one that hit last turn. Because the bottom one is the one that's been damaged.
Right, that's the one I wanted to target, the bottom one. Yeah.
Or wait, I'm confused. They've both been hit. This one's been hit for slightly more. There we go.
Okay.
That's where I was getting confused. I was like, they've both been hit. If that changes, what you're going to do?
No, because I'll do the one that's been hit that
That is not grappling the captain?
Yes. Yeah.
Word. Okay.
Because it's hopefully going to be running away.
Very good. Fair enough.
And I believe that is a wisdom saving throw from it.
How wise are these things? Does it have to do that on its reaction?
Target uses its action to dash and moves away from you as far as it can.
On its action, so
I think
on
it's on
its turn.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I want it to be afraid. Okay. Anything else?
Gonna hurt me, and they might hurt Applestock. I think I'll step like around Applestock in front of this one here and just like put my arms out and be like, no.
All right.
But that's my turn.
Nice. Up next is the one that it's getting out of there. It's gonna actually splash into this water to get a little extra speed, and ends up like all the way over there.
Amazing.
Nice.
I love that for us.
And would that trigger an attack of opportunity from the captain and Valor if they wanted it?
No, I don't believe so. We've changed. We might have changed that. Chat, feel free to help out. Have we changed how opportunity attacks work? Because in regular 5th edition, if it is involuntary movement, it does not. So that's now something I've got to look up.
That's a bummer because we have those extra reactions.
Yeah.
Darn. I hope so. That would be awesome.
That would be nice.
I do not remember. And I also remember that my computer's going extremely slow because I'm not on my nice fast one. So, this is considered voluntary movement. I guess it is using its action. That's fair game. Yeah, you do get. Oops, sorry.
Sweet. So if Valar has 2 reactions, can Valar make 2 opportunity attacks?
No, because there was only one event that triggered it.
Okay. That's fine. Valar will still get an extra reaction until my turn.
You do, yes.
And I have, because I used Deflect Strike, so that was 1, but I get to use my second from.
You do. God, that's fun.
That's an 11.
Mine is a 15.
Neither of those managed to damage it.
Okay.
Ooh. Boo.
Boo.
But it is Valor's turn.
It is my turn. So I'll just kind of swing and just kind of, Okay. That did not make me happy. So I'm going to. Oof. I forgot about the things I could do. God, I'm a monster. I'm gonna raise my fist and I'm gonna strike the one that is right next to me, which will be the one that's in front of Lewin and Applestalk. I'm going to smack it with my fist there.
You're gonna shmack it. Oh, so,
It's karate chop.
hey,
That will be a 19.
that'll hit.
Yeah, 18 plus 1. I'm going to. Oof! Also forgot I could do that. God. I'm gonna use one of my smites.
Yeah, you could. I did forget you can smite.
Yep. And because of Empower Smite at level 4, I could change the damage type. And I'm gonna change it to Igniting Smite. Your smite instead deals fire damage. The target must make a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of its turns, or take 1d6 fire damage on a successful save. It takes no damage, and the fire is extinguished. The fire can also be put out as an action or by the environment, and extinguishes itself after 1 minute.
It's on fire now.
So yeah, I'm going to hit it for 2 bludgeoning damage, but I get 2d8 on the smite.
Yeah.
Because I have leveled up to 5 here. Where's my d8s? Well, I haven't used these babies in a while. That would be oof. 11 points of fire damage. Oh. And they still have to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, my turn to need new dice. That's not. Nope. I think it's on fire.
Okay.
Woo!
Nice. I'm gonna punch it again because I have extra attack, which, if I remember correctly, is giving me 2 attacks.
It sure does.
It
Boom, boom.
sure does.
I love extra attack.
Extra.
I love it.
The 16. I don't know.
Yes.
Woo! Got nervous for that. Okay. 16. 2 more bludgeoning damage. I'll do another smite. Why not?
Bonk.
With this one though, I want it as far away as possible, so I'm going to do repelling smite on this one. Which means your smite instead deals force damage, and the target must make a strength saving throw and be pushed back 10 feet and knocked prone. So I'm going to roll another 2d8. If they on a successful save, the target is knocked back only 5 feet and is not knocked prone. Woof! I can't count. Is 2 6s 12?
Yes.
Yep. 12 points of force damage.
It's going to deliberately fail the save because it wants to not be on fire anymore. And if it gets knocked back 10 feet, that's not a problem for it. However, it is prone.
I'm just going to
The
All
creature
right.
goes skittering backwards and just big splash into the tidal pool.
take that.
Oh, you know what I have been totally forgetting about? StreamYard has added music.
Ooh.
Ooh.
A little too quiet.
Oh, goodness.
Actually,
Music.
can y'all hear it? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's good. That's an appropriate amount of battle music. Yes. All right.
All right.
That's cool.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Small upgrade. Totally could have had that going the whole time if I had remember that was the thing I could do.
It seemed a little awkwardly quiet to me.
Look here, you remember now. That's all that matters.
Anything else?
I get to do a really cool thing with my new. I chose heavy, by the way. My heavy shield.
Nice.
I did not take tower because that thing. No, thank you. It's way too big.
That thing is way too big.
So no, I can't do anything because I didn't take a dodge action. So never mind. I am okay.
All right.
That is in my turn. Actually, I do want to take some movement, and I want to make sure I am in front of Lewin and Applestock. So I will just kind of climb up on this little pillar here, and I'm like, "Don't worry, I got it."
Yes, very protective. Captain?
Hello. I'm going to use. Okay, so me and Valor now no longer have that extra +2 to AC.
Sorry.
Also, with my combat directives, anytime someone uses my commanding presence to make an attack, they can also use any of the Sanguine Knot combat maneuvers that I know as a on top of whatever. Just as a record, I only know the one back to back right now, but for the future, they can spend the exertion points, or if they don't have any exertion points left, they can still use the combat maneuver. But then I can't use combat directives on them for the rest of the combat. Just saying, it's super cool. The Marshal's awesome. So I'm going to use my bonus action to use Mark Foe on the Cthulhu crab in front of me that's grappling me.
The Cthulhu crab is a good name for it. That's a good.
Yes.
That's what it is.
So until the start of my next turn, creature is able to hear or see me, gain an expertise die on attacks made against that creature. And I think I'm just going to look at it. I'm going to be like, I am going to cut you to pieces, and it's going to be incredible. And I am going to attack twice. I'm going to use both of my extra attacks with my great axe.
Nice.
I don't have never mind. Okay, so the first one is a 20 to hit, and the second one is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's 2 hits.
And let me see. I'm just trying to look at my combat stuff really quick. Okay. Okay, so that'll be 2d12 of damage, but that's it. That's all. So nothing super special. Okay, that is. What do I add to damage?
Strength, I believe, for an axe. Yeah.
Okay. Just strength. There's nothing else on there.
No, not unless you've got something else that you. Like it would have to be a separate thing that would do that, like how.
Cool.
Applestock a sniper.
So the first attack is 4 slashing damage because I rolled a 2 on my damage.
Oh.
The second one is 3 slashing damage because I rolled a 1. But I hit it twice, and that's cool. Yeah. And then, okay, so I used my bonus action, I used my action. Okay. That's it. That's my turn, I think.
The
Yes,
two Chul that are, well, they're Chul stats. They're not really Chul in this because they're different context, but they are. Well, one of them's prone. That would have been. Yeah. This one's prone. Goes spend half its movement to stand up and become no longer prone, and then Well, Valor was the one baiting it up, so it shall. Hi. Oops, or I'll send this guy running across the floor. That's illegible. Okay. Alright, one of those will hit. Wait, Valor, what's your AC with your new shield? You're muted.
What was that? The music keeps like stopping and going, so your voice kind of blended in with it.
That's not ideal at all. I'm gonna turn it much softer. There we go.
Yeah, what did you say?
What's your shield? What's your AC with your shield?
Oh, it is 18 now.
18 now. Nope, that's still gonna hit. Sorry.
Oh crap. Well, that's fine.
And we'll deal you. Oh gosh. It is also like, just like delicately pinching you. For 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and it's got you in its grip as well. You are now grappled.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
The
I have an idea.
other creature, the crabtopie, its tentacles are getting very, very close to Captain Flynn's face. And as they like rush her cheek, could you make a con save?
No. Yes, I can. I can do that. I'd prefer not to, but that's okay. I'm swapping out my dice because these, as wonderful as these ship die are, I think they might be loaded towards the bottom because they're all rolling terribly. Okay, so con save, you said?
A con save, yes, please.
Okay. I am probably gonna fail this either way. If I had to guess, hold on. Ooh. Yeah, I failed. It's gonna be a 7.
Ooh, your face goes numb, and then the rest of you goes numb. You are paralyzed.
But I'm conscious? Yes?
Yes, I think. Let me double check the conditions rules, but I'm pretty sure you are conscious. You just can't do. You are incapacitated.
I
You
mean,
can't move or speak. And its attacks are about to have advantage. This really is the.
that's not. I'm guessing I couldn't use deflect strike to prevent its tentacles from hitting me.
Does that require you to be able to move or speak?
I don't know. It's a combat maneuver. With a bit of effort, as an opponent strikes at you, you can knock the blow away and divert the attack. And I know it doesn't work as worded, but it would be awesome if it at least gave me, like, I don't know, advantage on the save.
That's if it takes an action, bonus action, or reaction, it's a no. So
It would have been a reaction, but it's
yeah, so it's a no. How badly am I injuring you again?
I'm starting to feel very targeted by the narrator in this game. And it's been going on for 2 seasons now, and I'm starting to think
The dice hate you. I'm sorry.
I think it's the narrator that hates me, actually.
So that's 22 bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
That's really bad.
Holy moly!
No,
Because she's paralyzed, which means that
Captain, my Captain.
every attack that within 5 feet, if it hits, is a critical hit, and attacks have advantage, so they both hit. Critical hits, yeah. And 24 on the second.
I'm unconscious.
No.
You watch as the captain just drops like tentacles on her face. Is it gonna eat her? Oh my goodness, is it gonna eat her?
Wow. Again.
Really?
We have fought so many other things. Very dangerous people, but crabs is what does it.
Forget anything with claws or pincers or anything like that. Applestock, it's your turn.
All right. Well, seeing my captain go limp, in this position, I'm going to go ahead and use my. Oh no, Captain! No. Okay, I'm gonna use my double shot. I'm gonna knock 2 arrows, and I'm just gonna stand in place and shoot. Oh God, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna use this one. My first. Okay. Hope, and pray. Math. That's a panicking 13.
No.
No, my goodness. Well,
This point, you
I
can
can't-
identify their AC is 16.
Okay, yeah. Well, I can't really do anything else. So that's my turn.
Lewin?
So
You're getting a lot of like they're thinking that they're like cleaning here. That they're like removing impurities.
Oh, and didn't the thing call us like viruses or impurities in the last season? Oh God, I don't like this. Okay, so last season when last we met our heroes, I picked up a ring of spell storing.
You did. You did.
Would I possibly have had the time to put in a couple of spells?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. And I believe it holds 5 level of spells. So I'll send this into the chat. Just so there's no like chicanery. But I would like to then use command from the scroll if possible to tell the one that is about to eat the captain to also flee.
That's a wisdom.
Yes. Run. No, you run.
See, that's the one thing that that they are not rolling well on. That will be a 2 on the die.
Excellent.
Yep. It would like nothing more than to flee.
And then I don't is it still, I guess right now it would still be holding the captain, but I will I'm gonna run over to the captain and try to like, I don't know if it has her in the air, but like try to catch her if she falls, or like at least help her back up after it drops her.
Okay. The one that you already commanded is still running, and I think at this point it's just gone from combat because it's off the map and didn't make it save, so it goes sploosh into the ocean and vanishes. Which makes it Valai's turn.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of look over and he's like, And I'm currently grappled still, right?
You are currently grappled still.
So
yes.
I'm gonna. How big is this thing? Is
It's
bigger
a
than me?
large creature. It's the size of a cow, but it happens to be a
That's fine. Is
crustacean.
it So is it kind of holding me up like in a claw? So if I
It's
were to
got you like grabbed around the gut.
okay, so if I were to like lift my arm up, will my arm go above his head?
Yeah.
Yep, that's all I need to know. So I'm gonna take off my shield, my heavy shield, and hold it over his head, and I'm just gonna cast dead weight and just drop it.
Oh my god. I believe Real has written it's an action to drop your shield, but I don't care because that's hilarious and I love it.
The target's object's weight is greatly increased. Any creature holding the object must succeed on a strength saving throw or drop it. A creature which doesn't drop the object has disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn, as it figures out the object's new balance. Creatures that attempt to push, drag, or lift the object must succeed on a strength check against your spell save DC to do so. I'm just gonna. And,
There's not a damage thing associated with dead weight, right?
no,
You're
I just wanted to not be able to move anymore. So just gonna drop it around his head. If that doesn't work, I got another thing I can do.
Let's just say it's not. It would have to drop. The effect is to make a creature drop an object. And I guess push, drag, or lift must succeed again on a strength save. Yeah, okay. It is technically would have to lift the object. That's fair. So I guess there's no strength save. It's just on it, but it has to make a strength check against your spell save DC to move, or at least move its head. I reckon it can move like the rest of it pretty freely. What is your spell save DC?
14. It went up. About 1, but no, that's enough.
Anything else?
Anything else? I'm just kind of there. I'm just like, okay.
Captain, how are you feeling?
I mean, I'm still unconscious.
Yes. Don't roll with your death save with those ship dice.
Oh, I already put those away. The last time that I rolled, I just failed on my good dice. So, I guess we're gonna see what happens. It is a 10.
I never remember with 10. Is 10 success or failure? It's right in the middle. I think it's a failure, right?
I thought it was a success, but
I am just here for a good time.
I think it's a 10 or higher, right?
I am looking right now. The roll result is 10 or higher. You succeed. You're okay. Well, you're not okay. You're in really bad shape, but you're
but you're not dead.
Success.
Could it be worse? All right.
I think Elizabeth is just mumbling something in her unconscious state about hating crabs.
And there is an issue with the with it being commanded, is that I don't think it has any reason to drop Captain Flynn because she's still grappled by it.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm just gonna die. It's not a big deal.
No.
My next character will be so much better than this, I guess.
You watch as Captain Flynn is dragged through a tidal pool and towards the ocean.
Ah.
I don't know how many times Lewin has to cast a spell and for it to go terribly, terribly wrong and inconvenience the rest of the crew. But I think it might be my favorite thing about Lewin.
At no part, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I just. Welcome to season 2. You're not dead yet. and it's the other one's turn, which can attack. Valar, could you make a Constitution save?
Oh no.
Sure.
And strictly, well, it's Valar.
I think I'm okay with that.
This is great.
Absolutely not.
Not particularly good at them, but it's not bad at all. Thank the gods. 18 plus 1, so 19.
Yeah, all right. You're all right. Like the tentacles are making your like lips kind of moving and feeling, but you're fine. You're not paralyzed, which means it is just regular attacking you.
No lickies. Ew. Stop.
And AC is 18. One of those actually does hit. It's a close run thing, but the claw's already got you. It just tightens on you for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
That was all fours.
Sophia's going to be pissed when she finds out that I died to a crab squid.
You're not dead yet.
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 Listen, I don't like my odds here.
And that brings us back up to Applestock's turn.
All right. I'm gonna chase after this crab. I'm like, oh, all right. Oh god. This is going so bad.
I'll be fine.
Fine until it wasn't.
I'll be fine. Just go.
That
God.
sounds like us.
All right, and then okay, yeah, I'm gonna use another of my I'm gonna knock 2 arrows again.
Come on.
As a bonus action, and I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot. Again
That's
at the crab that's carrying
Very
away.
good point. I mean, it's pretty strong, so I think it probably can.
What if it makes a strength save
So
or something? Man, Valor should just cast dead weight on me.
Okay.
I had to touch you, which it sucks. Otherwise, I would have did that because I did think of that, and then I was like, I gotta touch.
How much does the captain weigh? Like with equipment?
I'm 205 pounds without the equipment. So I'm wearing a steel breastplate and I have a great axe.
Oh, you're heavy. I reckon you probably got dropped, like, honestly, probably in the pool. Sorry.
You got dropped
Listen.
in the pool.
It would have dropped me back where it picked me up, would it not?
I think it probably carried you with it because it did roll decently on its trek to try and hang on to you. But I feel like it probably would have made been going around like, nope, I'm fleeing. This is ridiculous.
Listen, I will take it having dropped me somewhere along the way. That's cool with me. I'm not going to be upset about that, you know?
Anyway, sorry, Applestock. We kind of hijacked your turn.
No, you're all good. So is the captain drowning in the pool?
Robin, roll a d4 for me.
Oh god.
What side do you land on?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, she's on her side in the water. She might be getting a little water in her mouth. That's maybe a little bit, but she's probably not drowning.
Okay. Well, I don't have any healing stuff or any medicine stuff. To stabilize you. I mean, I guess I could try, but oh god. I'm gonna get the other crab because I know that Valar could do some healing. So seeing that the captain would be hypothetically okay, I'm gonna hypothetically I'm gonna aim and shoot at this other crab that's holding. I'll just be perfectly in the middle. Okay, that is 11, and then I also found out I was adding it wrong because I add my dexterity and proficiency because I'm proficient in short bows, or in hand crossbows. So
hit,
it should be it should be a +7 instead of a +6, which I was doing before. So 11 plus 7 is 18.
Enough to hit. Yeah.
Yes, and I have my 2 arrows in, so that'll be an extra.
Yay!
It'll be an extra d6.
It finally worked.
Yes, finally. And do I get sneak attack because they're within 5 feet of?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're very much within 5 feet of Valor.
So a 5, and a 6. Oh, good. A 5, and a 6. So that's 16. And then I also get to add, because of my sniper, I can add my proficiency to one of those damages. So that's going to be +3. So that's 18. And then am I forgetting anything else?
Your dex.
My dexterity. So I'm at. Wait, so 10 plus
5, 6.
6 plus 3, 19 plus 4, 23 points of damage.
Wow. You get like right in the tentacles that were like reaching for Valar. And it like jerks its head back. And the tentacles. You're all welcome for that noise that I just made. Anything else? Let's talk.
No, that's it for now. But you're like, I'll get you in a second, Cap.
Blub, blub, blub.
Somewhere, everyone can feel Elizabeth's absolute seething rage.
Lewin.
So Lewin, I'll start off by shooting both of my Eldritch Blasts at Octo. What was the word we came up for it?
Cthulhu crab.
Cthulhu crabs.
Crab is good.
Crab Thulu.
Crab Thulu, has a great portmanteau. Oh, Croftopi.
Croftopi. That's what I was trying to remember. One of them I rolled a 2 on the die, so that's not going to hit. The other one is a dirty 20.
Nice.
I should become a spellcaster. That's what I should do.
Ooh, that's 12 points of force damage.
This Croftopi is looking pretty dented at this point. It's missing chunks of exoskeleton. It's kind of oozing. And it doesn't smell like fishy like you'd kind of expect it to. It smells more like a big pile of like rotten seaweed kinds of fishy.
Hate that.
Ooh.
Yucky.
Sea lettuce. Rotting sea lettuce.
Rotting. Maybe so.
And then I'm going to use my action to get over next to Elizabeth.
Your movement?
Movement?
That's what I meant. Yeah, my movement.
There's a pause me while I'm calculating.
This is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they can really take you out if you're paralyzed.
If you're me.
If you're very fragile for how much you end up in melee.
It's because I keep rolling terribly on my hit points.
Yeah.
Just so everyone at home watching knows, like, the reason things keep going badly for me is because I keep rolling 2s on my hit points every time we level up, and it's wrong.
And every time I kiss, I swear I can fly.
Took, you were muted, and I think you're jamming, so I'm assuming that you're not meaning to be muted.
Yeah, no, I was singing along with Gabby. But I didn't want anyone to hear me.
Anyways, now it is your turn.
Chick's entire face is covered by a message from the chat.
Oh, sorry. I pinned it because I was like, we gotta remember it, and I forgot that we can't see to. Sorry. Only we got to see those amazing dance moves. It's an exclusive, actually.
Okay, I am going to. So it's still alive, correct, in front of me.
It is, but it's definitely bloody at this point.
5 feet away from me.
Yep.
I got dropped,
Struggling
right?
under your shield.
Okay, I got dropped, correct?
No, I don't think so.
That's fine. I'll just kind of reach down to my belt, pull the hand axe out, and just. At this point, it's panic smacking. I'm not even trying to be like professional about it. Yeah, just panic hacking. Just kind of. I'm just gonna try and hit it twice with the hand axe. Man, I don't use this hand as much as I really should. 16 exactly. 13 plus 3. I can math. And I'm just gonna roll a second attack, see if they hit. That's a nat 20 for the second one.
Panic hitting works.
Nice. Panic hitting. So for the regular one, it'll be 1d6 plus 1. So that is just 3 points of slashing damage. And how do you do your nat 20s again?
Double everything. So 2 dice and double your modifier.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
2 5, so that would be 12.
12. Nice. It's still alive, but it's
cool.
It's questioning if you're enough smack to make this worth it.
And bonus action, I'm assuming it's within 60 feet of me.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Mental Grip.
Ooh.
And so you conjure extensions of your own mental fortitude to keep your foes at bay. For the spell's duration, you can use an action to. Never mind. I need to read these better. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have anything else I am going to do. I am currently kind of panicking at this point.
Got it. Panicking occurring. Captain.
Yep.
So I'm still unconscious.
Yes.
So we're gonna roll a nat 20, I think, just for funsies. Close, but no dice. That's a 17, so it's a success.
Okay. Applestock, you see the captain like kind of snorts some water out her nose.
I think I just flip over onto my back.
Oh.
I think she's doing better.
There's a lot of broken ribs.
Oh,
what? Like this pool is getting like there's like a red circle around me. It's like my commanding presence, but it's my blood.
I think the blood's on the inside because that's where it's supposed to be, and you only took bludgeoning damage.
Well, it's got claws. I imagine there's like
There might be a little bit of like
a hole
scraping.
in me somewhere,
But
like puncture wounds.
and the one in front of Valar is trying really hard. The tentacles are like now grabbing you around your throat. Could you make another Constitution save?
Okay.
Boy, this is the worst.
Con save, that would be, I got a 16 plus 1, I think, so 17. Yes, yep, 17.
You're good.
Oof.
But it is still trying to hit you. Those both hit. These dice are not your friend today. I am sorry.
I'm probably going to go down.
You're a best shot, but
That's great.
I don't want that because that's what I'm currently doing. That's 12 on the first hit and 12 on the second hit. I'm nothing if not consistent.
So 20, 24 total.
24 total.
Ooh. Okay.
Still alive? Still up?
I got 3 hit points left, but I'm up.
oh my god!
I have 3 hit points.
And the bad news is, does command get a save at the end of its turns, or is it just doing it? I don't remember, and I've been rolling saves like it got them, and I realized that may be wrong.
This is bad news.
Well, it's only bad news if I'm not wrong.
So I think I think it technically only does it for the one round.
Yikes.
Oh.
And then it's back to its old self.
That's bad.
On its next turn,
Yeah.
it dropped its lunch, and it would like to have its lunch back.
I would not like that.
I also would not like that. I feel like I should get a say in this.
You're unconscious, unfortunately. And I just moved away from the page that I needed my kingdom for a fast internet connection.
I'm going to die.
You might not.
No.
To all
I
fans,
would like you not to die.
I just want to say thank you.
Stop. Don't speak like that.
I'll just like make the next character one of Apple Stock's siblings. You know, it'll be.
Oh my god. Who's gonna sail the ship? Okay, so if you take damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer 1 death saving throw, but that may instead inflict a level of fatigue or strife.
I'd rather take the failed death save if possible.
All right. Then yeah, you're at 1 failure, and it grabs you again.
Okay, and I don't take the level of fatigue or strife.
No, you don't.
Okay, do I have a level of fatigue because I'm unconscious?
So I believe that you gain it when you only feel it after the encounter.
Okay.
Quote, during the heat of battle, it is easy to fight on without realizing the extent of your injuries.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, I'll take the failure. That's cool.
All right, 2 and 1. And the other one
It'll be fine.
has already taken his turn, so Applestock. Rah-rah.
Oh gosh, it's like, oh man, oh dear, oh goodness. Lewin's got the captain. I'd rather have only
Do
one
I?
person down. What? I'd rather have one person down than 2 people down. So I'm gonna keep on aiming for the one that's holding Valar, and trying to touch him with his tentacly things. And
I would rather the person who's able to heal me also not go unconscious.
that's my So I only have 3 left.
So,
But
we're
I'm
on-
gonna do another double shot. And spend another one of those. I only have 2 exertion points left. But I have so many arrows, so I'm gonna. Okay, come on, please hit. Okay, that's great. That's a 19.
Nice, that'll hit.
Great, awesome. And I guess since he isn't within 5 feet, I get
Yep.
my sneak attack.
Yep.
Okay, that's not so good. Okay, that's better. And that's also not so good, but that's okay. We're just trying to get this guy out. Okay, so 5 plus, so that's 8 for the rolled. And then I add my my proficiency to 1, so that's now 11, and then for dexterity, 15 points of damage.
It's clinging to life and wants
No!
nothing more than to get out of here.
I'ma lose it.
Me too. I'm also clinging to life and would like nothing more than to get out of here, and I'm gonna lose it.
Stop. Don't.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
That's
This is going fine. We don't lose.
We got this.
that's the end of my turn.
Lewin?
All right. Can I? Okay. So Can I target 2 different people with each of my Eldritch blasts? Like, can I blast 1 at each of them? Or I think it's just like 2.
That is a good question. Yeah. And if you might find the answer before I do.
I'm so distressed.
It's fine. This is going better
just
than
says-
most combat encounters do.
It's
As long
fine.
as
The
you-
first stage is denial.
Yeah, it just says as long as you make no weapon attacks, you can.
Attack twice as once. It doesn't say
Yeah.
that you can't attack different creatures. So yeah, you're making too many attacks. You can, as long as they're in range.
Okay. Then yeah, I think it's 120-foot range, so we should be in range here. So I will. I'll shoot 1 at each of them here. The first one at Valor.
At Valar,
No.
Or at Valor's Croftopie.
Oh, we were friends. No.
It would be so ruined to hit Valar with that Eldritch
It
Blast.
would be. It'd be incredibly in character.
To knock Valar.
Thankfully, I rolled a dirty 20.
yeah, you
Uh,
blow it backwards.
It was 11.
And it curls up in the water, completely dead.
Sweet. Then I will swing around behind me and blast off the other one at this one, grabbing Elizabeth. That's only a 2 on the dice, so that's going to be a 9.
No, that's a
All right,
It's
then
right
I'll use the rest of my movement and I'll get in front of it. And I'm gonna wave my arms and go, drop it! Drop it!
make another charisma religion check.
It's like a dog when you see them chewing and you're like, "What do you have?" hey, no,
do you
get back
have?
here.
What do you have? Spit it out.
Drop it.
That was
No, stop running! Stop running!
That one was an 18.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Its
So-
eyes look up at you, alien and rebellious, and then it does so.
Hooray.
And unless someone's going to stop it, it is trying to leave because it has just been rebuked.
But it did put me down, right?
But it did put you down.
Let it go.
Go on! Get out of here! Just throwing stones at it.
Get out of here, you
Slowly
animal.
Yeah, we
It
don't want you
slides
no more.
back
Or-
into the water. Go ahead and give yourselves. Wait.
I'd like to request double XP for the emotional trauma that I have just experienced.
Go ahead and give
Emotional damage.
yourselves 1,200 XP each.
Nice.
Ooh.
7,700.
700. That's how much we have.
Yes, and
Yeah.
Captain, would you make one more death save unless Valor can heal you in the next 6 seconds?
Can Valor heal me in the next 6 seconds?
How far are you from me?
Probably too far, if I had to guess.
I think it
55.
would be. Wouldn't it?
I don't have any long range stuff.
Mostly, I'm just curious if she stabilizes on her turn or
Or if I die.
no. You're good. You've only got 1 failure.
That was an 8.
You've got 2 failures.
Oh boy, we're playing with fire.
I would.
And then I
would've-
imagine someone can patch you up.
Yeah, I would have made my way over there, and then I'll pump 5 lay on hands into her.
It's real high risk, but yep, she's back.
I would have survived, by the way.
And she
I
know
would have stabilized.
that you just come to me extra bloody, like with the helmet on.
As you like bring me back, I'm like, Hold on. And I just pulled myself up with my axe. And I'm going to use my Rallying Surge to heal you 1d8 plus my martial level, which is 5. So that is 4 plus 5, 9. You get 9 hit points. I hate crabs. I hate them. Lewin, good job. Good work. Applestock, good job. Valor, good job.
I think I'm
Great
not
work.
going to wear this helmet anymore. He just gotta take it off and just throws it. No helm.
Let's go back.
Amelia's approaching from where she was hiding and kind of like assesses the situation.
Oh, I'm gonna go get my shield out of the
Thing's body.
Yeah. I'm just gonna snatch it up.
Applestock's
What
gonna run around
happened
and
here?
we have a really bad track record with crustacean.
That's correct. That is true.
Real quick, how much experience points again?
1,200.
No, like the total.
7700.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think Applestock's gonna run around and collect their arrows. I kind of lost track, but I think I shot off probably like 8, so 4. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah. Okay. Because we do like half, and I'm guessing I shot off about 4 or like 8 arrows with all the double shots.
Shot.
Oh my god.
Everybody.
Millie's gonna stand there kind of awkwardly and then sigh and take off her backpack, and she's gonna rummage around in it, and she's gonna hand you a little vial of something. The captain.
Oh, I'm gonna take it.
Drink it. It'll help with the ribs.
I'm gonna drink it.
It's something very alcohol based.
Does it
Spicy.
heal me?
Pretty good. It doesn't heal you, but it makes it way less painful to be walking around with as many broken ribs as you would.
Why is it spicy?
It's fine. I'm used to broken ribs. I have them pretty much all the time. There are birds in my ears. That is a sound that is being played by you.
Yes, that's a sound thing.
Okay, I thought I was losing it. I really did. I just needed to make sure because they're so quiet. It's just like the occasional chirp in my ear.
Yeah, there's like a bird outside my window, so I thought it was just her.
No, I also have waves if you're feeling really zen.
I don't feel so zen right now.
Millie's gonna sort of sit back on her heels and be like, "This is why you warned me about coming with."
Yes, because it's deadly.
But Shirley does it anyway.
Yep.
We have bigger
Okay.
problems than crabs. But
Let's go back to the boat.
And emerging mostly victorious from your second battle in as many seasons with things with pincers,
Crustaceans.
we
you limped your way back towards the ship. Y'all, this was supposed to be intended to be like we've been leveled up, we've improved.
The beautiful thing about TTRPGs is you never actually improve. You just get worse.
You get something. And we have 4 minutes until the end of stream, so let's take that to talk about what we have going on. We start with Tux, we'll go the other way. Nope. Go the other way. Gabby.
Gabby, hi. I'm Gabby. Again, you can find me on TikTok at GabbySoGabby. I've been on a slight hiatus there, but hopefully I'll be back making content in the next couple weeks, so look forward for that. Tonight I will be playing in a We're doing a mini series for Queer Questers until we can go back to our main campaign. That's going to be 8:30 Eastern. We're in space. I play a wizard. That's really fun. And then on Thursdays, come check us out at Ready Set Crit. I'm playing in another pirate campaign where I play a tabaxi named Monday Garfield III. That,
Love
I
that
believe, is
one.
at 7 p.m. Eastern. So check them out. It's a lot of fun.
So that's what this is in reference to.
Uh,
Got it.
Yeah, Monday Garfield III is just a fun time. Just a fun time right now. I have a bag full of jelly beans, so come check that out.
Oh my God, you gotta roll. Ro,
Hi, I'm Ro, and I'm probably going to die this season on Star-Crossed Seaway.
No!
Keep an eye out for my second character, whoever it's going to be. But in the meantime, before that happens, you can find me on the internet, on Twitter and Twitch at Call Me Caulfield. Caulfield is spelled Caulfield. And if you're looking for TTRPG content from me, I have a tabletop RPG coming out this year called Play Ball. It is a sports anime TTRPG. It's really cool. That'll come later this year at some point. On my Patreon, patreon.com/Call Me Caulfield. There's very little content. However, last week I posted a Warlock subclass that I worked on for the Primordial. Because I love Primordials. I am obsessed with the concept of them. So that's super cool. You get a bunch of mundane magic items and stuff. You take on elements of your Primordial element at a certain level. It's great. It's awesome. It's like a cross between Warlocks and Druids, my two favorite TTRPG classes. So check that out. You can do that for as low as $1 a month. And also, I have other cool projects coming soon. I can't say much more than that, but follow me on Twitter and find out for yourself.
Kurt.
Hello. You can find me on most social medias at Mr. Kurtwise. If you're looking to check out my streams, I stream with the 5% Chance Twitch channel. Not this week, but we will be back next week at Tuesday at 7:30. So a short dinner break after this game usually. And I am going to Gen Con this week. So if anyone else is there, come say hi.
Nice. And Tuck.
Oh, hello. I am also going to be at Gen Con. So, I was going to tell you about that.
Boy!
Is it going to be crossover?
nerdy together. Would like to meet up with you. That is going to be fun.
Heck yes.
But if you guys are going to Gen Con, I'm going to be in full-on Took cosplay, which is the character that I play on my Chaotic Conclave stream with a whole bunch of my other close friends and peeps, which means I'm going to be a big bear man with a lot of fur on, with no shirt on. Body positivity, my friends.
It's so warm.
Oh boy, am I. But you can catch me at Tick, I guess, on pretty much everything, but you will also see me mostly here on the Twitch and probably the YouTubes. I don't know if my team has got stuff up yet, but I think we're getting there. And I'm also in a very, very dope podcast called Two Shades of Nerd, which the last episode that's going to be airing tomorrow or next week, I can't remember which one, but is these guys. Was Sarah and Ro was on there. So if you guys like that, you can look it up on the spot. Freaking Gabby. You can look up on the Spotify. Two Shades of Nerd, and you'll be able to watch our episodes up to 10, and the rest of them will be uploaded at your leisure. Should I say at my leisure? I don't know. Whenever, you know.
Ro, you've got a question from the chat. Is your Warlock subclass A5E?
Ro.
I'm sorry? It is a D&D 5e Warlock, technically. But you could, I guess, tailor the... I mean, you could just adjust the spells to match their A5e counterparts, as well as the magical items to meet up with their A5e counterparts.
Because that's backward compatibility.
Yeah, because the two games are technically compatible with one another, so it could be But I can also, I mean, it's just version 1.0, so it's not technically the final version of the class. So there may be a second version, a like 1.1 or 1.2 that comes out at some point and is A5E specific, maybe.
Nice.
But it's cool either way. You should check it out.
That is positively received, and yes, it's very easy to do. Usually, you don't have to do anything because it just works. If you want to change the spells, you can change the spells, but often it just works. It's backwards compatible. And I have been your narrator. I am the DM Sarah on Twitter, and my big thing is that I have a Kickstarter, which we have funded, and I haven't checked it on it in 3 hours. But we just launched today, so, and we are. Kickstarter does the cute thing where it's like doesn't update immediately when you like get there and you have to like refresh the page or like wait for it. Love that. We are at almost 2,200 and rising. 3,000 is our second stretch goal, which is where we get community copies. So for every person who buys a full price copy, we get one added to the pool for people who need a discounted copy. So it's cool. You should check it out. You should back it. It is 40 exploration challenges, like 50 monsters in practice, because I just was like, hey, can you write me like an Elder Hag stat block? And he was like, yeah, here's one for every type of hag, including covens. I was like, cool. So we got a lot of monsters and a bunch of different micro settings. You can really run everything you need for a short session off of 1 or 2 pages. It's super great. I'm really excited to bring it to you. Check it out. That's bit.ly/Stranger Sites. Or you can just go to my Twitter, and it's pinned every frickin' where. Thank you so much for watching Star-Crossed Seaways. I'm so excited for season 2. It's going to be some crazy shenanigans. We will see you next week for hopefully no more crabs, but certainly more adventures.
No more crabs. Never again.
No more crabs.
No more crabs.
No more crabs. See y'all next week.